Today on,
I don't know what you were expecting, but this probably wasn't it. I'm D,
I'm Aaron.
and we are gay. Well, I'm gay.
I'm bi,
I don't agree with bi. I think you just need to pick a lane and stop being greedy.
but everybody has a butt.
I don't have a butt. I have never ever had a butt in my life, and I have definitely never sharted in an elevator.
What?
Definitely never sharted in an elevator 3 times with 3 separate boyfriends.
Interesting.
Hey, so everybody, this is the Today On podcast. I'm D. I'm 35. I'm a little bit neurospicy in that I have the autismar and the ADHDs. I'm Asian and fat, and I was raised by a California Valley girl. How about you, Aaron?
I'm Aaron. I think I'm 33.
I don't know about you, not Taylor Swift.
I'm a schizophrenic. I was raised in Kansas. I think I'm part Amish, and that's why I'm like big.
He is big. Audience, he's big. Ah. So we don't know what this podcast is. Where I am a stand-up comedian. Aaron doesn't do anything.
Play video games.
Aaron plays video games. I also work in IT, and yeah, that's us in a nutshell.
Hey fans, hit me up. I'll play video games with you for $2 an hour.
Hey fans, hit me up. I'll do a lot worse for $2 an hour. Patreon.com/today on podcast. We don't expect you to give us money. We're not that interesting. I just, you know, this whole thing is a cash grab because I like money.
It's just there if you need it.
You know, we also probably will set up that buy me a coffee one in case you don't want to subscribe, but you want to give us like enough money to go to not Starbucks because we don't shop there because they have, we're not political. That's right.
You can actually sell posts on Patreon. Just little one-time payments and get a little bit of content.
What, like
Just a little bit behind the scenes for like $5 or a dollar or something.
I mean, I've got some behind the scenes for them, but that's for a much higher tier audience. So let's talk about sexuality for a second because obviously we are apparently not straight. I'm gay, and you're probably more what like hetero romantic asexual
Homo romantic.
homo romantic. Which one is the one that you kiss dudes?
That's homo.
Homo. Okay. So does that make me a homo
Sapien.
sa- homo sapien? Like a people? You
Yeah.
think I'm people?
I'm homo erectus.
I'm homo erotic art.
Eventually.
I'm a piece of art, and you should be lucky. You're so lucky that you married.
Okay.
Why do you say it like that? I'm like a rare diamond that you can only find in like, I don't know, Africa, and some small child had to die to mine me.
Yeah, that's a definite requirement.
Yeah, the diamonds are better when you know someone died for them.
They shine brighter.
It's just that little bit of their soul that gets stuck inside. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, jewelry stores that are sponsoring us.
I was going to think an African child, but I don't know any African names, and I would have just sounded very racist.
I mean, I don't I'm Asian, so I think it's only racist if you use a hard R.
Hmm.
I do. We're not going to try to be. We did agree that we're not going to try to be super political because we understand that being gay for some people, unfortunately, is political. But I am I'm not educated enough to really make a lot of calls on politics, and I'm willing to admit that.
I also don't know a lot about politics aside from my personal opinions.
I mean, like, I know that Elon Musk is the Thomas Edison of our generation, and I mean that as a slur. But you know, don't at me. Haley, you cannot be in the studio when we're recording. You're just too noisy.
Got food, got water, got a bed. Just came back inside.
Like, what do you need? Do you need taco and buddy?
Oh, she wants tacos, Steph.
Well, I don't feel like cooking. That's, hey, Patreon, this is our dog. She likes to be annoying. We have three others, but they're locked up because they'll stay quiet. Don't throw bottle caps on the floor. That's money.
What are we gonna get for
Ooh.
one cat?
Okay, so this is the first episode. We have suddenly realized that we're recording and we have no fucking idea what we're doing. We talked about ourselves a little bit. Our politics are we just want our gay married friends to be able to protect their pot plants with guns. There you go. That's it. I'm a stand up comedian, but I'm not very funny, and you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole episode. 28 minutes. Oh, and it's not even 28 minutes because, like, the first 15 minutes of that was just us making weird noises into the microphone.
I
Yep.
am schizophrenic.
I'm Aaron.
No, I'm Aaron.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
I'm Frederick.
I'm gaslighting.
Ooh, sounds sexy.
Now, here's the thing here's the offense that I take with the term gaslighting is that I, being a collector and admirer of antique things, fucking love gaslights. I look hideous under like LED lights in an office building, but as soon as you put me under some gaslight, I am fucking oh, I get the meaning of the term now. It's yep. I'm not very susceptible to gaslighting though because of, being raised by a narcissist and then be marrying a narcissist the first time. I've been married twice, people.
D was my first real relationship.
Yeah.
He was actually the first human I ever met.
Like, period. Like you came out of the box and I was just the first one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am an android.
Yeah, I think you need to clarify that you're an android because if people hear that, they're gonna think I was like grooming you since birth. And I'm not a groomer. I don't know how I would have started at 2. I don't I don't agree with I mean, like, I don't necessarily have a problem with age gaps in relationships, but, when one of you is 16 and the other is 50, there's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Why are you dinging? Is that a naughty text?
My watch is dead.
Oh, much like my aspirations of having a good podcast.
Huh. All my texts are naughty. I don't get texts from normal people. Do you think I am normal?
Keep hoping. I keep hoping for just a little bit of normalcy from you. So I just got back from visiting my slightly wealthy mother in Georgia because I leave the house. Make sure you clip that up. Topic. Topic. Topical analgesic. Topical anal pain.
Uh, does that mean it doesn't go deep? Just the topical area?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I am okay with it not going deep because, like, there's a depth that you get to that's just ridiculous and insane and no longer fun. Like, this is good. This is nice. This is and this is just completely unrealistic. This is too much. And we're not, I'm not, no, that's not going in there.
Somebody animate our podcast, please.
Well, because, you only have to go so deep to stimulate that male area that people enjoy having stimulated. And if you go much deeper than that, you're just getting into dangerous territory that I have never seen or heard of.
For the children listening to the podcast, we're talking about deep tissue massages.
Yeah, don't press too hard. Oh my God, growing up, my mom always used to have me walk on her back, which is actually kind of one of my favorite things to happen now. Or, if to have a small child walk on my back, I could never ever have walk on my back.
I would crush you.
Yeah, baby. Actually, we should try that. Stephanie, what are you doing? You're ruining this. Hey, Stephanie. I mean, hey, Google. Hey, Google. Stop Stephanie.
Yeah, you go home.
Great. If we leave that in, people are going to know that I have a robot vacuum that talks to me. And then they're going to think that I'm not approachable or one of them. I'm poor like you. My Louis Vuitton bag was a gift, as was my car. I don't have money for nice things.
We're poor middle class white women.
Oh my God. Shut up. I'm mean to her because I can't be mean to people. And there's so many people all day long that I want to be mean to. Oh, God.
Poor Stephanie. For all the Stephanies out there, I'm sorry.
Well, I tried to name her Stephanie with a Z, but you said that was too much to ask Google to do.
Turn off Stephanie with a Z. That's just a mouthful.
Yeah, I like being a mouthful. I had to settle for Stephanie because my mom has one that vacuums and mops and empties itself and cleans the mop and like refills itself and it does everything. It's like a complete floor care solution and you don't have to ever like think about it and her floors just stay clean and she never has to do anything but not look at her floors.
Don't they like refill themselves when they sweep? Just, like dust?
No, like the mop, like it fills itself with liquid for the cleaning because it mops too. You know that thing that I can't get you to do, even though I bought you all of those nice new shiny things that you wanted because the old one was broken?
I do it when the time's right, and only Zeus can decide when the time is right.
Look, I can't help that you worship the old gods. Why don't you worship the new ones like I do? Cthulhu has never let me down.
Cthulhu is a rather recent god, isn't
Well, I think so. It's the tentacles.
he? Yeah.
Not that I'm into tentacles, but I mean, he seems like he can do a lot with them, and that, like if I could replace like five guys with one, like why wouldn't I? Like just it's like the way that we're polyamorous, but you have no honest interest in humans, and I just fucking hate people.
Haley.
It's like when I'm doing stand up and people try to like, flirt with me after because dudes like funny guys, even if we're fat. And I was like, I'm sorry. No thank you. You're hot. And oh my god, those cum gutters. Like, where did your shirt go? We're in public, sir. But it's a lot of effort. Like, I had to learn a lot of stuff about you, and I don't want to do that with someone else. Like, what? Like, how many birthdays do you think I can really remember? I don't even know my mother and my sister's birthday, and I grew up with them.
My sister's birthday was recent,
Yeah, when I was
like a
visiting
few
my
days
mom,
ago.
did you tell her happy birthday?
Yeah, after she texted me saying it was her birthday, after she told me the day before that it was her birthday.
Oh, well, you're schizophrenic, so she should expect that from you. But I picked up my mom's phone because I had to do something for her because anybody who is at least slightly understanding of technology and or boomers knows that if they need something, just do it yourself. It's so much easier. But I picked up my mom's phone and it was the passcode, and I was like, "Hey, what's your passcode?" And she was like, "Oh, it's my birthday." And I was like, fuck." So it starts with zero. She was upset.
Hey, chat, subscribe to our $100 tier and I'll remember your birthday, probably.
Well, I mean, if they subscribe to the $100 tier, they get the number to the burner phone, which is, actually a phone that like we'll have with us. Don't expect us to answer it because we don't use our phones for that. But
Call us anytime.
leave a message. We might listen to it. So I think there's probably enough audio in here now
Oh,
between all of the recordings
between all of the recordings.
that tomorrow, because the first one has to go out Monday, so you have to listen to all the recordings tomorrow and like
We're going to listen together, right?
totally. But you're gonna have to piece something together of the first episode and make it approximately an hour, and then we'll run it through the processor.
Okay. Feels like we haven't even been talking.
It's because we haven't.
How long have we been talking?
39 minutes.
That's longer than it feels like. I don't like this button.
So don't press it.
I accidentally press it when when I fill my vape. And that's
So,
probably when my coil burns.
so turn it off when you fill it.
Ow. I'll turn you off.
You do every day.
Ah.
You don't even have to try.
Aw.
It's just your face.
Aw.
I need to get your beard trimmed again.
Aw. But my beard.
Your beard is,
What if I dye it white?
that would be worse.
What if I dye it purple?
That would still be worse.
What if I dye it red?
Like ginger red or like unstable teenager red?
I can't be ginger. That's cultural appropriation.
Is it though? Like, we'll dye your hair and your beard ginger, we'll throw some BCGs on you, and I'll just go to town.
I hate BCGs.
I know, but that's not, you don't have to wear them every day. You
I need
just have,
something with beats.
you don't have to wear them every day. You just have to wear them when I'm doing stuff to your body that you don't want to do because you're not a sexual person.
But then I'll get flashbacks to all those long nights of getting pounded in basic combat training. What?
What? Are we sharing stories that you have told me? Uh, was it sandy and hot? Was it sandy? Was there you in the desert and like and there was
I cannot hear you.
uh, I said, was it sandy and hot? Were you guys just like alone in the desert and there was no one around and you were so lonely?
I was in
And
Oklahoma.
that is the least erotic thing that I have ever heard. And I lived in Kansas. Actually, that's probably why it's the least erotic thing I've ever heard. Did you know that Kansans hate Oklahomans?
You know why Kansas is so windy? Because Nebraska sucks and Oklahoma blows.
Now, I will say this: there's nothing someone from Kansas is people. To my observation, I don't know. You're from Kansas, so you can probably comment better on this. Kansas people do not like Oklahomans. Just understand, understandable. But there is nothing that people from Kansas hate more than someone from Missouri, and I don't understand it.
Oh, yeah. That- I saw a map one time that showed who people from each state hate the most. Kansas hated Missouri the most, and Missouri hated Kansas the most. There's just some sort of crazy feud going on.
And I don't get it because, like, my old boss was from Missouri and he was the hottest fucking things on two legs I'd ever seen. And I had to work with that man every day. Sometimes we'd go on long trips together. Like, there was that one time that we had to shit. You know what? No, never mind.
Time you had to share a tent.
Yeah, it was just, because it was raining and we were all wet. No, I'm just No, he was straight and I respected his boundaries, but if he had ever decided to not be straight, I would not have respected those boundaries
Ha.
anymore. Like disrespectfully, I would have done horrible things to him. It's a ride he would not have survived.
Hmm.
I would have rode that till the wheels fell off.
The wheels on his heels.
I No, he thought my Heelys were silly and childish, which is why I wear them everywhere. I just like being able to go Neum.
Interesting. Also, they're like, I don't know if you remember that child robot that would just pop wheels out of his shoes and zoom around.
Oh, I remember that. It was well, I mean, like it's a lot of child robots did that. Like XJ9 did that a lot.
Who's that?
Jenny,
Jen.
My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh, right.
XJ9.
Right.
You did,
Did Robot Jones ever do it?
you were never a Disney kid, were you?
No. I liked Teenage Robot, though.
Wait, it's because you were poor. You didn't.
No, we had basic cable. 63 was Cartoon Network, and 46 was, oh, that was Nickelodeon. 45 was Disney,
What are these numbers?
and 44 was Spike.
You did. I remember when Spike was a good TV channel. I also remember when Tech TV was a good TV channel.
I loved Tech TV
I remember
with that man and the woman.
the screensavers.
I don't know.
I don't know. That was the show that got me into computers was the screensavers, especially what's her name that I can't.
Morgan Webb.
Morgan Webb, yes. Oh my God. I don't know what happened to her, but Morgan Webb, if you are listening, I would love to meet you and shake your hand. And
I don't remember the guys' names, though.
I don't know, nobody cared about. Oh, there was. Oh wait, no,
I liked the first guy.
I was going to say Grant Inahara, but no, he's from MythBusters. All Asians just look the same to me.
Was the first guy's name Jamie?
I don't. I don't remember. All I remember is Morgan, just like
Yeah.
being the goth dream, and
Morgan carried that show,
she really did.
and I like the guy, but like not as much as Morgan.
Yeah. So Morgan, if you're listening, I would love to meet you. Like go to lunch. I'm gay, but I'm gonna be staring at your boobs the whole time.
Ah, is she trying to open a drawer?
I think she was trying to open a drawer. Yeah. Uh, why wouldn't you look at Morgan's boobs? She's got two perfect nat 20s right there.
I'm not into boobs. I'm just bi for the butts.
I mean, you don't eat butt though. You know, like as thought quads, thought quad, thought squat. My new favorite artist has said, only whack. I can't say that word because I'm not black. Only whack. Don't knit. Don't.
don't
See, I want to say it so bad and I can't.
don't eat booty hole.
Only whack. Don't lick booty. Ha.
That's more than 5 seconds. You have to pay royalty.
Oh fuck! I don't have money. I guess we'll
Ah,
have to cut that part out.
ah. You sounded just like her. It might it might be confused for playing a recording and get taken down for DMCA.
I'm not, unfortunately, I don't have the best singing voice. I'm just like, I'm not a singer. I never learned how. So like, can't like ask me to sing.
I can do funny things with my voice, but you'll never hear them.
Harold, stop. It's been 47 minutes. You are okay. We are in the room.
I can do the polyphonic overtones, but I'm too embarrassed to show any.
Good.
I can also do that. I think it's throat singing.
Aww.
Yeah,
But like better.
yeah.
Wah, wah, wah,
You
wah,
have to go real deep.
wah.
You have to like speak from your lungs.
I don't have lungs. I vape too
Okay.
much.
Who stole your lungs?
So I didn't tell you this, but one time when I went to Mexico, I was in Cancun and there was this really cute guy. And he was like, he seemed like he was super into me. Like he was asking my blood type and if I had any diseases and if anything weird ran into my family. Like it was so romantic. Like he kept buying me drink after drink. And then,
But you just wouldn't go down, would you?
no, I don't think he understood that if you're going to drug me, you need to try harder than that. I, t- I take roofies to take a nap for 30 minutes. Come on, boy. I did used to think that it was really, really sweet when a guy in a bar, because I used to be really good looking. I did.
You're still good looking.
And then I decided that I liked carbs and that they were more important than being thin because carbs taste better than being thin ever will. But I used to think it was really sweet when a guy tried to roofie me in a bar because, he cared. Because, like, drugs, those aren't cheap, you know? Like, this was in the early 2000s. So roofies were like $40 a pop. And, like, bro could have just given me $40. I'm easy, you know? Like, there's there's plenty of men that definitely would have been considered a public service. And they they didn't have to drug me. I just did it because I'm easy.
Okay,
And, I'm good at it. And I feel like people should experience that once because I do Kegels.
I see.
Also, my boss said that he was gonna listen to this. So there you go. There you go.
Good
Yeah.
luck with your job after this.
Keep it tight. It doesn't it's and it's such a low effort exercise. I don't know why everyone doesn't do it because like I'll be sitting there at work, like staring at my screen, pretending to read something, and then just, like
Squeeze your butt.
squeeze the butt. I haven't been doing them as often as I used to because there's not really anybody that I'm super duper like into letting penetrate me right now. There was that guy that was coming over for a little while, but there's just nothing in his head. And you've ruined me.
Yeah, you regret it every time he comes over.
I do regret it every time he comes over because it's so boring. And like,
He just lays there with a blank stare, looking
mhm,
at the tea bear.
yeah. And I mean, like, in the moment, it's fine. decent, acceptable. But then after, on the hour driving him home, when there's nothing to talk about, is
When he just stares blankly ahead, looking
yes,
into the
he
darkness.
does that. He just stares blankly ahead, looking into the darkness without a fucking thought or a single word. And I have to sit there the whole time like an awkward Uber driver that just that you just came in.
How was your ride? Rate your smash 5 stars.
Like it just what what even is that though? Like how do you just like sit there and not say anything like, hey, thanks for letting me raw dog you. I hope you enjoy my spooge in your internals.
Maybe he has a deep and vibrant and private inner world.
I okay, but here's the thing. If you just like into my inner world, like you should share yours with me.
Right.
Also, he's like a total top and I'm a little bit more versatile. So sometimes I wanna, share your inner world with my outer world.
So what? Does he just not like to be touched there?
Yeah, like he's not super into it and I don't like bruh, most of the fun of going to Pound Town is just like going back and forth. Like you recover while I'm doing my thing, and then I'll recover while you're doing your thing, and we make like a whole weekend of it.
Can you even handle that anymore?
Well, I don't know, probably not because nobody's tried.
I see.
I just, you know, I want I want to be fucked like a whore, but like an expensive one, not a cheap French one.
Those
Don't
ones,
at me.
but those ones get fucked the hardest. The expensive ones you have to take care of.
I want well, yeah, okay, fine.
Can't damage the expensive goods.
Fuck me like a cheap French whore. That should be That should be the soundbite for this episode. Is just me saying, "Fuck me like a cheap French whore."
Yeah. Adult content included.
The adult content is not included. You have to subscribe to that. This is a
Yeah.
Aaron. You keep forgetting. This is not for fun. This is a shameless cash grab. Have you met me?
Couple times.
I want the Hermes Birkin 30.
I don't know what that is.
That is Birkin's bag. That is the bag she designed for herself. It is fucking huge. You can fit everything in it. You can put your keys and your wallet and some books and your dog and the kitchen sink and a car battery in there and it all fits.
What is it, like 30 million?
No, it's not 30. I would not,
30,000?
I'm not, okay, so I'm not stupid enough to spend 30 million on a purse. Hmm. If it was on Palladium hardware, it could be pretty expensive, but I'm worth it.
Is that why it's Virgin 30? Because it's 30,000?
No, it's the size.
And also
It's like
for 30K.
It's like the you I understand that you don't understand this, but a lot of purses, like the number in their name is the size. Like my Speedy 30 is because it's a 30-inch. No, it's not. It's 11. So why is it a 30?
I don't know. Is it its volume?
Maybe 30 cubic meters.
30 cubic meters. What do you have? A police box?
It's I I don't know how big this room is. I just said I cast fireball. Aaron, how big is this room?
Potato.
I cast fireball.
She gave up.
Just like her dad.
Oh. She laid down and pointed her butt at us.
Just like her dad. She learned that from me.
When you don't want to talk to someone, you just aim your butt at them
Yeah. It's effective. Either they go away or they, stay for a little while.
and talk into your ass.
Just talking to it's better than are you saying that my ass is cavernous? Because I just went over this. I do Kegels. A lot of my straight friends have also committed to listening to this podcast. So there you go, boys.
Something you always wanted to know.
It's also grippy and textured.
Don't act like you didn't want to know that.
Actually, so two of them, not from experience, just from me explaining it, I already know a lot about my butthole.
Okay, then.
There's one of them who definitely did not want to learn all of my best friend. He definitely did not want to learn all of this, but
How does
he,
he not know?
huh?
How does he not know?
The inside of my butthole?
Yeah.
Because he's also kind of asexual. And
You haven't said anything?
about the inside, no, I've told him about I've told him a lot about the inside. He's just never like been in there.
I thought your two other friends also knew from not personal experience.
No, he's one of the two.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the person who doesn't know.
No, what? I am so confused.
You said 2 out of 3. No. And
Duh.
then the one that doesn't know, I thought you said it was your best friend.
No, so oh, okay. No. Two, wait, two out of I
Did I break your brain?
I think for my brain. Let's see. It's pretty easy to do this, so don't get a big head about it. So no, okay. Let's start over here. I have two male friends who I am very close with. Oh, I think okay. So I have three male friends that have agreed to listen to the podcast regularly. Two of them I am much closer with, and I have talked about my butthole with them a lot. So my best friend knows way more than he ever needed to know about another man's butthole. He has never been inside it, but I'm pretty sure he could draw you a map. And my other male friend, who I am also very close to, and we text every day. And these two guys probably both know who I'm talking to if they're listening. Like each of them is going to know who they are because we both used to work together. My best friend knows who he is because he gets the homage of being my best friend. My other male friend, who I text all the time, and he knows that he's not my best friend, but we're very close. I have also told him way more than he ever wanted to know about my book. I have never like invited him in because he's super in love with his wife, but he knows a lot about my butthole.
Interesting.
I've also tried to get him because he's a little more open. I've tried to get him to experiment with his own butt. He seems very hesitant, but it's such a good idea. Like every dude should try pegging at least once.
Or at least prostate stimulation.
Like your sister's ex-husband. Well, alleged.
Allegedly.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Allegedly, he wanted to put it in her butt. She's like, wait, that's a different guy. My bad.
Well,
Her first husband, he wanted to put it in her butt. She was like, only if I can stick a highlighter in your butt. And he said, okay.
did they lose the no flare? It doesn't go in there.
No, he laughed and it shot out.
I mean, I too have laughed and things have shot out at me, but never a highlighter.
Yeah,
Did they?
sorry.
Did did she just like go all in, or did they like?
I don't know how much got in there.
I need to talk to your sister more. I forget that she's got all the good stories.
We can video chat with her tonight.
You know, I don't want to talk to your sister. I don't.
Yeah, that was her first big relationship that wasn't like a creeper when she was under 18.
And now all of her subsequent relationships have been with creepers, but she is still over 18.
Yes. And now she's the creeper because her current boyfriend is 20, I think.
Yeah, but she's only like 30 my age.
Yeah.
So that's not creepy. I've fucked around with 20-year-olds.
What's the rule? Half your age plus 7?
Yeah, so what is that?
All right. Half your age, 34, would be 17, plus 7 would be 22.
Oh,
24.
okay. Well, I guess your sister's a little bit of a creeper. Have you told her we're doing this?
No.
Good, because she would have some very loud words to say about us.
I'm going to show it to her. It's going to be a surprise.
Surprise! We talked about you being gross. Not that I think your sister is gross. I actually really like your sister because she's very confident in a way that I would like to be more confident. Like the way I walk around having no fucks, she's like taking fucks from people
And getting rid of them.
and getting rid of them. Like she's demanding the fucks that you don't have to give, like on credit as IOUs, and then burning those fucks. And that's power and a confidence that I don't possess that I would really like to have
I see.
because I consider myself a very strong person, but the way that she like carries herself and, handles situations is kind of admirable.
Yeah, until it gets her beat up.
Hey, I mean, she's a scrappy little bitch. Have you met her?
Nah, I'd like to one day though.
Like she gently pushes you and it hurts. I wouldn't want to take a punch from her. She'd knock me into next week. That's why like that's why like sometimes I don't understand how a couple of her exes aren't like dead.
Right.
'Cause that's some self control. I don't
Yeah.
I don't have any dead exes either. But and if I did, you'd never find them. Haha, FBI. Nice try getting me to admit something on the radio.
Wait, is this podcast just going to turn into sex stories with guest stars?
I don't know, probably. This whole thing has been live this whole time.
Yeah,
We're streaming on Twitch.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, clip that.
So is I don't know. I don't understand how a podcast works because I've never actually listened to one.
Sure.
You just said let's start a podcast, and I was like, I have $80 in an Amazon account.
There's more subscriptions than I thought.
Podcasts
Yeah,
or like to having a podcast.
starting a podcast.
Oh yeah, like it's like I guess if you're poor, it'd be like really expensive. It was more money than I really should have spent on like, but I figured if we're gonna do it, I don't want to like come out the gate all half-assing it.
Yeah,
I want to
talking on a phone.
go all in. So, but yeah, it is a lot more expensive to have a podcast than I thought it was going to be, and I'm doing everything like as cheaply as possible. Our domain was surprisingly cheap, considering like how simple it is and all the good websites are already bought. I really didn't think that it would be available. But if you guys are curious, that's actually how we named the podcast because I was bored. I typed the name into GoDaddy and it was gone. So I added podcast to the end and it was free. So I took it and that's how we got where we are. But
Don't we like not need the GoDaddy website anymore? Because Podkey will do it for us.
yeah, so they will. But that was just like the temporary thing. So I could start being like, hey guys, look, I bought a domain and my husband and I are starting a podcast because we're
Okay.
cute and popular. I am cute and popular. So it wasn't a lie. And also, I bought a domain and we're recording right now. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, Podbean or whatever it's called. They don't just give you a pre-built website with the podcast player built in. They give you the whatever it's called, the link to embed the player into your own website.
I know, but I don't want to build a whole website because that's a lot of work.
I don't think put a GoDaddy website.
I can't because you have to pay to have a real website with GoDaddy. That's just a placeholder.
Ah,
Yeah, so I was that's why I decided to go with the podcast host website is because when it was going to be the same price, but with GoDaddy I was going to have to do a lot more work, and this I am low effort. This is like just sitting here trying to record the podcast is a lot of work to me. That's why you're the one that's gonna have to do all the like editing and stuff. I
is
don't
that
mind handling like some of the more technical details, like getting stuff set up and things, but no, in terms of like no, uh.
is that why you tried to cut the podcast off 29 minutes in?
Yeah, that's exactly why I tried to cut the podcast off 29 minutes in, and I was just like, hey, there's enough content that you can do something, and I can just go lay back down, because I'm not excited about just not excited about making more work for myself. I don't dream of labor.
It's like some capital shit.
Yeah, I know. And I feel that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So right now, we're just like this podcast that we're making that is obviously a cash grab and has no real like content or meaning is just playing into the capitalist system.
Also, bashing on capitalism isn't political because capitalism isn't part of politics. It's an economic system, not a political system.
I don't know. I think it ties into politics a little bit because, like, you couldn't have capitalism under communist society, and capitalism wouldn't work well under, like, true socialism. I guess you could still have, you know, hints of capitalism in, like, a socialist system, but it wouldn't be like the true capitalism that we have now with people hoarding wealth.
We don't even have true capitalism right now.
I know.
Yeah, it may tie into politics, but it is not.
I was actually having a conversation with that guy that I want to fuck, but we decided just to be friends about, like, communism versus socialism because he was like, oh, so if I make $150,000, they're going to read. Because I told him, like, I'm kind of a socialist, like a little bit, I believe in socialism. And he was like, oh, so if I make like $150,000, they're going to take X amount and redistribute it. And I was like, no, that's communism. You're thinking of communism. And, he had mentioned like wanting to own a house and, he owns his car. And I was like, yeah, again, you're thinking of communism. So,
There's actually a difference between private property and personal property.
yeah. And so I was trying to explain, like, no, in a socialist society, you still own your house, you still own your car. If you make money, it's still your money. The government just owns the means of production, which boils down to, like, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not political and I'm not well educated. So I can't condense it down. I know the broad strokes, which is like government owns factory instead of Apple and sets price that's reasonable and affordable for everyone based on the actual worth of the product instead of the name. So, like, you know,
So you can't have people that is just hoarding absolute bonkers amounts of wealth.
yeah, which I'm fine with. And I mean, like, under a socialist society, you could still have Hermes and Louis Vuitton, and they just wouldn't be hoarding super absolute amounts of wealth. Like, they would be, you know, paying their workers and shit.
It was actually like Aristotle or Socrates or something. Some philosopher said that an employer's top earner shouldn't earn more than 5 times what their lowest earner is making.
I
To, ha-
got,
to have those two payments tied together. So if the top person wants to get richer, then also their bottom people get more money.
I mean, I get that because aside from the fact that I don't know what CEOs do and I don't think that they have a lot of value, there's not a realistic reason why they should be making $5 million a year while their lowest paid earners make, like, I don't know, in some places minimum wage is still 7.25 an hour. I know a lot of businesses don't still pay people 7.25 an hour, but there are some that do. So I don't think a CEO who isn't on the front lines risking his, fucking sanity every day should be making $500 million a year and only work 30% of the year because they're constantly on vacation or doing something else or somewhere else or whatever. While somebody is busting their ass for 7.25 an hour,
Making 22,000 a year.
making $22,000 a year. Okay, that CEO makes the same amount of money in, like, what, 15 minutes? I don't know. I'm not a math agent. I'm a loud fat agent. So whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I fall on the political spectrum with in terms of that. Like, I don't. There should be, like, it once you get to, like, I don't know, $50 million, you should get your plaque that says congratulations, you won capitalism, and then that's the limit.
And then your tax rate goes up to 99.9%.
Not that. Oh wait, are you talking? Because most people don't understand tax rates, and sometimes even I forget how they work. So when you say that your tax rate goes up to 99.9%, you're talking about everything after the $50 million.
Yeah.
They still get to keep the 50 million.
Yeah.
They just everything after that goes back into the economy and to society.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's fine. I, I I think that's a reasonable cap on wealth. I don't think anyone needs $1 billion. Nobody needs a billion of anything.
Right.
What are what are they doing with that money? It's not helping. It's not. It's not helping society or the economy. Just sitting in someone's bank account, collecting interest, taking more money out of the economy.
Right.
S- stimulus checks, but from billionaires' bank accounts.
That's kind of called a universal basic credit.
Well, because you look at you look at some very smart people who have did some very good math that I can't verify is accurate, but like Elon Musk, who is not my favorite person in the world because people give him too much credit for being a good investor and, you know, thinking that he's like this brilliant genius when he's just a really good investor, which isn't necessarily a skill. Having money, not really a skill. But just, so where the fuck was it going? Anyways, yeah, his net worth is like, I don't know, way too many $1 billion.
Like
And
300 something billion.
thank you. So some very smart people did some really good math that I have to assume is correct because I'm not a math agent. And he could solve the healthcare crisis, the housing crisis. He could feed the entire planet for like 10 years, and it wouldn't even make a dent in his many, many billions of dollars.
Hmm.
He would still be a multi billionaire after fixing the entire, oh, and the energy crisis.
Mm-hmm.
He could fix that too. He could fix the entire planet on his own and still be a billionaire.
Hmm.
Like,
Honestly, I don't think that sounds right.
probably not, but that's not the point. He could pick any one thing.
Yeah, he could fix a lot.
Like, look at Bill and Melinda Gates, who, I guess they could probably do more, but they're also doing the most with like all of their charities and foundations and everything. Like, they they are still shitty billionaires who could do more, but they're also doing as much as they can to get the tax credits. Um, they're they're maxed out on those tax credits, but they're at least doing it the right way and trying to help people.
But as much as I hate to say it, Elon Musk has been talking about a universe-based income, and Trump might actually, you know, follow his orders.
Well,
And
yeah, because Elon Musk is president now.
yeah,
All all hail President Musky Rat.
elongated muskrat.
Also, oh, I like that. Also, like you look at him and you know that he just doesn't smell rich. Like he doesn't, you know that he doesn't use like an expensive cologne, if any.
Hmm,
And
right.
he probably like,
Pheromone matches.
yeah, he probably pheromone matches, and then he's like, I have, hey Google, stop Stephanie.
Good girl.
She just blinked for you after you called her a good girl. We're gonna wait for that to turn off, and then I'm gonna finish what I was saying,
Okay.
and then we can be done for the night because now we're at an hour and 20.
Okay.
So yeah, you know that he just looks like he doesn't smell rich. Like he's probably out here like pheromone maxing to the max and blaming it on the fact that he's autistic. And I'm also autistic, and I don't do I you know I wear cashmere by Chopard. Like it's not it's not hard. Like I know I don't look like I smell good either, but I do.
Hmm. Man, pheromone maxing is weird because the only ones that are going to enjoy your pheromones are the animals.
Oh yeah. That reminds me of that comment that we got that we need to make the TikTok to let them know that they won the $5 Amazon gift card for best worst comment of the week.
What was the comment?
The one that called us twinks and said that we both look like we're pheromone maxing to the max, which I don't think that person knows what a twink is
Right?
because
I'm 300 pounds.
I am not a twink. Um, I'm I'm 35 and tired looking. But yeah, so find us on TikTok or Patreon. We do a weekly thing where the best of the shitty comments wins a $5 Amazon gift card and definitely not also a subscription to the Catpex email. The choice is yours for the sanctity of your email inbox.
How hard is it to unsubscribe from that?
Can't.
But
You can't. There's also, I'm definitely also not going to put your email address in like the Scientologist and the Mormon newsletter websites. I really am not going to put it in like one of those, you know, one or five of those websites that signed you up for like a spam email. How bad do you want that $5 gift card?
but people need to know about Scientology. How
I
are they going to laugh so hard?
Honey, this is America in 2025. There are so many people that will see the Scientology and they'll be like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense," and start doing it. So, anyways, hey, that was the first one. We did a podcast.
Yay, podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Today On podcast. Don't forget to find us on TikTok at Today On Podcast, Patreon Today On Podcast, Buy Me a Coffee, link inserted later, todayonpodcast.com,
Yay, darkness.
redtube.com /Today On Podcast. Bye.